Hey guys, Phil here. Just got done bowling. Little tournament out a couple hours away. Shout out to Vince Ludwig. He was on the same pair as me. Decided to bowl last minute last night. It was pretty fun. I think that's the first time we've ever bowled together on the same pair. We bowled events together in the past, but I think that's the first time we've ever been on the same pair for an event. Overall, I think I did okay today. Spare game was probably at a 95%. Probably could have been a little bit better. There was like, if I remember correctly, there was like 2 makeables early on that I missed. A couple multi-pin spares. Made all my 10 pins. That's a win in my book. But go figure, I pulled out the IQ 78U again. Oddly enough, past couple weeks I've been shooting pretty well with that ball. I had the front, Vince, if you're watching this, correct me. I had like the front 7, I want to say, maybe front 8. Then came up high, left a 4-pin. I think it was a 4-7 actually. I know I went high. It was a pinch high, but it was enough to not strike. Finished with a 278. So, all in all, ended up winning high game jackpot for the game. Made my money back in brackets, plus a little bit of my entry fee back. I was in 15th going into the last game, and unfortunately that's not going to hold up. They're taking the top 20 into match play for tomorrow, but I look at it as a win-win. I don't have to drive back out tomorrow, which is good. But overall, I think I stepped up my game as far as spare shooting, where it's been, especially coming off of last Sunday and then even this past Thursday in the league. My spare game was really, really rough. So I stand by, if I can go into every event, win, lose, or draw, if I can take something away from it, I consider it a win. Big thing that I probably failed to mention, this is the first time I've bowled on wooden, like natural wood lanes since I was a sophomore in high school. Or maybe it was when I was because I bowled the Slovak tournament my junior year of high school. So that was a different experience. For the younger kids that might be watching, wooden lanes are a completely different animal. Even if it's a house shot that's put out there, the moves that you have to make are sudden, and you got to make drastic moves. That last game that I shot 160, 162, 165, 160 something. I had consistently, from the 4th frame on, moved 3 boards left. 3 and 1 moves left. 3 with my feet, 1 with my target. And they all kept coming up high. So I know for a fact that after 6 games, there was just a spot out there that, you know, and I hit that urethane ball with so much surface, that thing was just jumping off the spot every time. But I can't complain. I think I might be like 20, 30 bucks in the hole after today. And with a field that had a lot of good bowlers. Shout out to Sam DeWitt as well. Sammy was out there making half board moves with his size 6 feet, which is diabolical. That's hilarious. But overall, I had fun. It was fun coming to a place that I'd never bowled before. It was a smaller house, but, you know, I think getting out of, you know, the 2 or 3 bowling alleys that I regularly bowl at and getting out of my comfort zone ultimately makes me a better bowler. And, you know, we'll see. Next stop, bowling-wise, I guess if we're including league, my next stop is going to be league night at Roseland Lanes on Thursday nights. So we'll see how that goes. I think we're in 2nd place, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, if you're watching, Andrew, Mark, Jake, or even Roger, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we're in 2nd. Might be a point shy of 2nd. Might be in 3rd. And then quick shout out to Nick too while I'm on it. Nick is brand new to the team. He came on, didn't know me from a can of paint, asked to bowl, and he has been, you know, I know he sees like myself and Jacob and Mark and holds himself to a higher standard, but I mean, I admire that. He is awesome. He's got, you know, 170, 180 average, and he's thrown a couple 230s, 240s with us in just the last couple weeks, and I love that. That's awesome that, you know, someone who doesn't have the highest average, and please don't take that the wrong way, Nick, if you're watching this, someone who doesn't have the highest average because he bowls with guys that are that bowl a little more than him and have a little more experience than him. I love that he holds himself to a higher standard because of that. That is so admirable. And I know it's just league. I get that. But, you know, we have fun, and I don't care what anybody says. In today's day and age where everybody gets a participation trophy, and this might get me in trouble for saying, I might get canceled, but everybody does not get a participation trophy. Yes, you want to have fun when you're bowling, but winning when you're bowling makes it a hell of a lot more fun to win. Or to have fun, rather. Yeah. I don't know what I just said. I'm tired. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. Bear with me. But yeah, after league, next stop will be PBA qualifier number 2 for me, 3 overall. Back at it in Columbus. I'm not sure what shot's gonna be out there. I think I heard something about the Carmen Salvino batter. I could be wrong about that, but I think I remember seeing something about Carmen Salvino. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after the qualifier, I believe I don't have anything until the Cleveland USBC City Tournament, and I'm bowling that with my Thursday night guys. myself, Andrew, Mark, and Jacob, not necessarily in that order. Gonna Bowl City. I really look forward to it. Shout out to Jesse from Devious for getting our jerseys together. And even if we can't get them before City, we're at least going to have sick jerseys for the rest of the season for League. So the guys appreciate that very, very much. And yeah, so pulling up to the gas station now on my way back to Cleveland. So I will see everybody soon. Thanks, guys.